Tonight? Tonight? We can't get married tonight?
Why, what's stopping us?
Mom and Dad are gonna want to be there, and Rex and Gigi and Joey.
So we have a big reception. Problem solved.
Right. Problem solved.
Oh, Clint.
Obviously you were expecting somebody else.
Yeah, I was afraid there was an echo hanging around. Actually, Joey and the girls are not here if you're looking for them.
No, I'm here to strategize with you.
About what?
How are we gonna get that little gold digger, Aubrey, out of Joey's life?
Hey, Aubrey. Let's see if Kelly was right about you hiding something. Anything.
Excuse me, do you carry the French magazine Matinal?
Ah, we're the only one in the 3 counties that does.
Fantastic. I will take one.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, God. I cannot let Joey see this.
Whoa, Kelly, what has got you all hot and bothered?
Hey. Hi. Just letting out my frustration.
Oh, got a good idea why you're frustrated.
I mean, what was that about? Why would he say those things? Those incredibly hurtful things? Why would he make that stuff up? Why would he say that you slept with Inez?
It wasn't a lie.
What do you mean?
Matthew didn't make that up. It's true. I slept with Inez. Say something, Red.
I don't feel so good. How long?
How long what?
How long has this been going on?
It wasn't an affair. It was once. It just, it happened.
When?
It was a mistake. You know, I'd had too much to drink. None of it wasn't even me. I mean, I really don't even understand how it happened. It was the night that Eddie Ford was murdered.
The night that Rex rescued me from the motel? Okay, let me see if I've got this right. Well, I was tied up and gagged, fighting for my life with a maniac who was touching me. You were sleeping with your assistant?
It wasn't like that.
Then how was it, Bo? Tell me. What was it like? Was it a quickie? No. Did you spend the night with her? Were you at her apartment? Oh, God, were you here in our bed?
No, it was at Inez's. I left in the morning.
God. How could you do this to us?
I think you miss Kevin and you're taking your frustrations out in these bags.
Right. Yes, it's Kevin. Exactly. what I was doing. So what's going on? What are you doing here?
I'm working out. What else do you do in the gym?
You never used to like going to the gym.
Neither did you. We always used to find something better to do with our time. I want to get one last workout in 2010.
Yeah. What about Aubrey? Your fiance, does she not like to break a sweat?
Oh no, she loves working out. In fact, it was her idea to come down here actually, but she got caught up with wedding plans. Hey, do you want to work out together? You know, we can spot each other. Promise I'll go easy on you.
Really? Really? Hit the deck, my friend.
Oh.
Let's see what you got.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Huh. Okay. Chris, you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I'm guessing this is the wrong time to say long time no see, Chris. How you doing?
Look at this. Look at this.
I've got to make sure Joey never lays eyes on this. Okay, I'd like to buy every copy of Matinal that you've got.
I think we're closed. Okay. Wait a second. Maybe Kelly was right. Maybe Aubrey's hiding something after all.
I have not changed my mind about that girl. Joey does not understand that he's gotten his head turned by a pretty face, and it's not the first time that this has happened. I just want to make sure his pockets aren't being emptied while he's looking at the pretty face.
I see. And have you shared these concerns with Joey?
Oh, he doesn't listen to me. He thinks I'm cold and calculating.
Really? Where would he get that idea?
Somebody has got to protect the family.
No. You mean somebody has to protect the family fortune.
Vicky, this is about our children, all of them, and our grandchildren. Now, Joey has always listened to you. Your word is gospel. So, you have got to convince him to break off this engagement.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. When have any of our children ever listened to us where matters of the heart are concerned?
I love you for wanting to get married for me and this baby.
What?
But we can't get married tonight. We don't even have a marriage license.
Oh, and once you get one, there's a 3-day waiting period before you can tie the knot.
Unless you get a waiver from a judge. Okay, I checked. I just want to be ready for my own wedding.
You know, I think Judge Runyon would do me a favor.
Well, you'd probably just be glad you're not asking him to overthrow the justice system for once.
Can I talk to you alone for 1 minute?
Sure.
Okay. I just want to make sure that, you're not pressured into anything.
Into marrying you.
Into basically what amounts to be a shotgun wedding.
I don't feel pressure. I don't feel any pressure at all. And maybe you're right. If we don't do this now, I don't know when we're going to get a chance to between your sister's wedding and your brother's wedding and the holidays and cases that we're working on.
Right back to workaholics are us.
So, I'm figuring something small, something easy.
And that way you get out of having to have the big wedding.
Yeah, I admit it. It's not exactly my thing, but if you want to wait for all that, we can. But just so you know, if it was up to me, we'd be married before the baby's born. We'd be married before the year is out.
Well, I guess we've only got until midnight. If we're gonna get married tonight, we better hurry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't believe you're getting married. Well, if we can find someone to marry us on such short notice.
And witnesses to make it official.
Yeah, could you guys?
Are you kidding? There's no way you're you're getting married without us.
And I know this kind of goes against tradition, but I don't want you to just be a witness. I want you to be my maid of honor.
Well, I thought you'd never ask, especially since you're gonna be mine when the day comes.
Yay!
Cool being the best man?
I'd be honored.
Cool.
As my first duty, I think we should go get that license.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Let's get going.
Yeah. See you later.
I'll see you later.
So let's get you married.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm gonna go call the county clerk, let him know we're coming.
Yeah.
I'm glad I ran into you. I have some news, and I want you to hear it from me.
Actually, I have some news that I'd like to share with you first.
Is that all of them?
I only get 20 copies a week. Not much call for it around here, though I did sell one this morning.
What are we supposed to be looking at?
Chris, you cannot jump to conclusions.
That's my fiancée all over another guy. What conclusion am I supposed to make?
Captions in French.
Well, you know what? I can translate. It says, what's really hot this season? Designer Stefan Chalois and his beautiful assistant Layla Williamson are showing off their... You know what? My French, it's rusty.
I don't think it needs a translation. Body language speaks loud and clear.
Oh, come on, Chris. I mean, you know the French. They're all about inappropriate affection.
Don't you think she could have warned me? I bought this magazine because she heard they were doing a spread on the show she did in Milan. She didn't tell me I'd see her all over her boss. And I'm really starting to wonder what else my fiancé isn't telling me.
You're certainly not hiding anything there. Maybe in here.
I'm sorry. No, I am not going to participate in this plot of yours to interfere in Joey's life. If it is a mistake that he marries Aubrey, and I'm not convinced that it is, it will be his mistake to make.
And the rest of us pay the price?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, will you stop? It's enough about the money.
Vicky, it's not just money I'm worried about. I'm also worried about Joey. He doesn't know this girl, and I don't want to see our son get hurt.
Well, neither do I, okay? But plotting against him and not respecting his choice, the only thing that'll get you is further alienation from your son. So if you don't want that to happen, I would suggest you let it go.
Well, that's easier said than done.
Perhaps. However, as I am continually reminding myself these days lately, if two people are really, really in love, then a third person cannot break them up, no matter how hard she tries.
I didn't know you were in trouble. And we had just had that argument. And honestly, I believe that you're still angry at me.
And that I would go off without a word.
No, I thought you needed time for yourself. I thought maybe you'd gone off somewhere just to cool off. And then I started getting all those text messages telling me that you couldn't forgive me, and then telling me that I should.
They weren't even from me. Eddie wrote those text messages.
I didn't know that.
Oh, come on, Bo. Really, do you honestly think that I would send you a text message telling you to go to bed with another woman?
No, it didn't make any sense. I admit that, but I had
really,
no reason to.
Is that all it took? Was just a couple of text messages and off you'd hop into bed with somebody else? Is that really? I mean, come on. One lousy argument and then that. Oh, one. Of course, it's Sam Rappaport. That's what this is.
No.
No, that's why it was so easy for you to hop into bed with Inez.
No.
Oh, my God. You wanted to pay me back for Sam because I hurt you back then. You wanted to hurt me now. The way I hurt you. Congratulations. You did.
Look, Chris, just because it looks like...
Like she's getting ready to jump this guy.
No, it probably doesn't mean anything. You know, this photo is got to be posed.
And she couldn't have refused to pose with her hands down her boss's pants.
Well, it's just in the guy's pocket.
You know what? Chris, call Layla. Ask her about it. I'm sure she has a...
I already called her. I left like 20 messages. I was going crazy waiting for her to call me back. So I came here. I just need to punch something. That's what I need to do.
I feel for him.
Me too.
But, you know, maybe you're right. Maybe this is not what it seems. Maybe this is all just one big publicity stunt.
Well, not according to the rest of the caption. I'm not really all that rusty.
To think your fiance could be hiding something from you.
Thank you, Aubrey, for storing your password.
So what's the news?
Cole got the books that you sent him, and he wanted me to thank you.
Good. How's he doing?
Well, he survived his first Christmas in prison, but that's about the best I can say. What's your news?
Natalie and I are getting married.
It's not news.
You know why I'm here. We're happy, Marty. Please don't tell him that this isn't his baby.
How'd you find out?
Is there something that you want to tell me? I mean, your tone changed when you mentioned a third person trying to break up a couple.
Yes, well, that is what Echo is trying to do to Charlie and me. Ever since that damn DNA test proved that she and Charlie are Rex's parents, that woman has insinuated herself into my life, into my home. I am sick of it. I know I sound like a broken record.
I didn't realize you were having this much trouble.
You must have been the only person in town who didn't. Poor Nora. Before Christmas, she and I were commiserating about our respective situations.
And what situation does Nora have?
Oh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I can't betray confidence.
Oh, I understand. But I kind of know what's going on because Bo confided in me.
Poor Nora. I mean, to be kidnapped by that awful man?
It's terrible.
And he was torturing her psychologically.
A bullet was just too good for him.
I don't get what he was doing. Sending text messages supposedly from Nora to Bo, urging Bo to sleep with his secretary. I mean, who does that?
That doesn't make any sense at all.
No. Did you know that man was Inez's ex-husband?
I did, yes.
Yeah, well, Nora thinks Inez put him up to it. Well, you know Inez. Do you think she's capable of that?
Vicky, I really don't know.
I find it so hard to imagine anyone going to that extent to get between Bo and Nora.
I swear to you, Red, this wasn't payback. This had nothing to do with Sam Rappaport. I never set out to hurt you.
Then why did you keep her working for you when I told you over and over again all she wanted to do was get you into bed? Why did you make me feel like some sort of crazy, jealous fool when all along I was right?
No, but I never wanted to make you feel that way.
Why did you tell her those things, all those intimate details about our life? Why would you share that with that woman? All she wanted to do was use them against me. My God, she used those texts to lure you?
I still can't believe that Inez has anything to do with any of this.
Oh my God, you're still defending her?
No.
Do you think it was just coincidence that I ended up being kidnapped and tied and gagged and molested by her ex-husband when Inez had just gotten you all alone in her apartment? Do you think that was coincidence?
Oh, none of this makes any sense to me.
No, because Inez, she couldn't hurt anybody, right? Who really is the injured party here, Bo?
You are. because I betrayed you. And I betrayed our marriage. And I wish I could just turn everything back and erase it all, but I can't. All I can do is tell you that nothing like this will ever happen again. And it won't. Because I love you, Red, and I will do any and everything I can to make this up to you. Because I do love you. Can you forgive me?
Can I ever forgive you? Bo, I don't know whether I can believe you. You say this happened once, that it's not an affair, that it'll never happen again, but you're telling me all of this. Why? Because you got caught. I mean, I think that's the biggest problem I have here. It is the biggest problem. This is my problem with this. You weren't going to tell me. You weren't going to tell me. And the only reason why you did was because Matthew, our son, forced you to.
I should have come clean right away, and I didn't. And that was a mistake, but it was because I didn't want to hurt you, since I knew that there was never going to be a repeat.
Really?
Yes. We can get past this, Red. And we're stronger than this.
Since when? You mean since you forgave me?
And I did. I swear. We got past Sam Rappaport. And we made it all the way back to each other.
How long did it take you to forgive me, Bo? A decade. It took you 10 years to forgive me. How long is it supposed to take for me to forgive you? I don't know.
I just hope that despite Nora's concern, Inez cannot get between them.
I certainly hope not.
Do you really? I mean, did you mean that?
Yeah, why?
I think for a while it looked as if you were never gonna stop holding a grudge against your brother and Nora, and I think that would have been a terrible, terrible shame.
Why waste time with resentment?
I'm wasting so much time and energy on that stupid Echo.
You want me to get rid of her for you?
What? What does that mean?
It's just a figure of speech.
Oh, I'm not crazy about the implication.
You always did take the high road, Vicky.
Yeah, well, not so much anymore. I actually have somebody looking into my Echo problem as we speak.
Oh? Who?
Never mind. I've said enough.
This has really got you rattled, hasn't it?
It does. It really does. I understand why Charlie wants to help Echo because she's the mother of his child. But that means that woman is in my life forever.
I'm sorry, Vicky.
What are you sorry for? It's not your fault that Charlie, instead of you, turned out to be Rex's father.
Hey, it's me. Whew, you were right. That would have been really hard to explain, but don't worry, I took care of it. Yep, I destroyed all the copies. Well, there was one copy that I couldn't get a hold of, but the chances are like 1 in a million that it'll fall into the wrong hands.
What's going on with you and Stefan? I saw the picture, Layla. That was not nothing. I don't care what goes on behind the scenes. I want to know what's going on between the sheets.
I guess you never really know someone, not even your own fiance.
Don't you think you're being just a little bit cynical?
No, I don't. I think I'm being honest. I mean, take a look at him.
Well, maybe that's true for Christian and his fiancée, but it's not true for me and Aubrey.
It's amazing how well the two of you got to know each other in such a short amount of time. Unbelievable when you think about it.
Well, it's all about the connection, right? Some people, you just meet them and you feel like you've known them your whole life.
And sometimes we're really good at keeping secrets.
What are you saying?
I'm talking about Layla. You know, I mean, if she's carrying on with her boss, she's doing a good job at keeping secrets. Well, until now. What do you say we start with the free weights?
I guess I just figured that you and Natalie would get married. I mean, you're a pretty traditional type guy.
That obvious, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, the baby on the way. I know how much the idea of a family's come to mean to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll see you around.
Okay.
What were you talking to John about?
Don't worry, Natalie. Didn't break my promise. I didn't tell John that the baby's Brody's and not his. Hi. Hi.
Hey. Everything okay?
Yeah. I was just congratulating Natalie on her engagement. Said, wow, beautiful ring.
Yeah, anyway, I should probably get home. I gotta tell Mom the plans.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Bye, Natalie.
Wow. You know, I know there's been tension between you and Natalie, but it's amazing that you can be so gracious.
I'm just trying to focus on what's important. When's the big day?
Actually, it's tonight.
Yeah, I thought you were doing it a couple of months.
You're talking about the baby. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about John and Natalie's wedding. They're having a civil ceremony.
Tonight.
They just decided on it.
Then there's not much time.
You're never free when I call!
Hey, no. You can hurt your back doing that, so come here. You just, all right, now engage your core. Good. All right, now push your legs out. Bring it back in. Good. And out. And in. Out. In. Out. Wow, no. Didn't realize how late it was getting. I gotta go. Big night tonight.
Right, you got New Year's.
Yeah, we're ringing in over at the Capricorn. Maybe you can join us?
Yeah, maybe.
Rex, please find something.
Yeah, you too. Okay, bye.
Don't worry so much about Joey.
I'll try.
Oh, Mom, Dad,
Hi, baby.
What's the rush?
Well, I'm glad you're both here. I have something to tell you.
Oh, Lord, I hope it's good.
Well, John and I are getting married tonight.
Tonight?
What?
But yeah, I know it's sudden, but you know how I feel about John. You know I love him so much. We don't want to make a big fuss, and Dad, I know that you would have wanted to give me away, but this is what John and I really want, so I hope you both can understand.
So, no family?
Well, Jess and Brody will be there. They're gonna be witnesses. You're upset.
No, I mean, I'm not upset. It's...
I can understand that John would want it this way, but are you sure that you want it this way?
I am more sure about this than anything in my life, so please be happy for me, okay?
Yes. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Daddy. Oh, thank you. And don't you worry, you still have Jessica's big fat Buchanan wedding to plan.
It's gonna be a whirlwind. Brody and I are not even sure where we're supposed to show up.
Right, so you and Brody are going to be there, too.
Oh yeah, maid of honor and best man, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. But I have to go because there are a million things that I have to do.
Yeah, of course.
I'm so sorry. I haven't even asked how you're doing.
Oh, hanging in there, finding ways to deal with Colby in prison.
If you need me to talk to, I'm here.
Yeah, I know that.
And please, don't forget it. I'm your friend, Marty. If there's anything ever that you need, just please think of me, okay?
Thanks, Jess. Might just take you up on that.
I have a hole in my heart the size of the moon. And I don't think this pain and hurt is going to go away with you being here.
I'm sorry, Red. I love you. I'm not giving up on us.
Good workout?
No, not really. What did you find out on Aubrey?
Well, I didn't find anything on her. Nothing that you can use anyway. Joey's a really good photographer, by the way.
You know what? I know that I told you that I would let this go if you came back empty-handed, but...
Well, I'm not empty-handed.
What do you mean?
Well, she came back while I was in the room. Don't worry, I hid. She never knew I was there.
Are you sure?
Hey, I'm a professional, aren't I? But while I was hiding under her bed, she got a phone call.
From who?
I don't know. But she told the person not to worry, that she would destroy all the copies but one.
Copies of what?
I have no idea. It was like some kind of spy thing.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like we are still in business. You stay on it.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you, too. Excuse me.
Poor Chris. You know what? This really shouldn't go to waste.
Maintenant?
Maintenant. Very popular magazine in Paris. I should keep it. It's always good to stay in touch. Keep with it. Goodbye.
Oh. I came here to wish Renee a happy new year. What's going on?
Well, Nora found out what happened between Inez and me, and she booted me.
I told you not to tell her.
Well, I didn't have a choice. Somehow Matthew saw me with Inez and he blurted it out to Nora, which made her even madder that I didn't fess up in the first place.
I'm so sorry to hear this.
Oh, thank you. I'd do anything to make it up to her if she'd give me the chance, but I guess for now I'm staying at the old hotel.
Nonsense. Now, at a time like this, you need the support of your family. You're coming home with me.
No.
Oh, no. Bo, I insist. Come on now. What are brothers for?
Natalie? Sweetheart, these belonged to your grandmother. And I would like you to have them and to wear them tonight.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Mom.
Oh,
I love you.
I love you too. Now I'm going to let you get ready.
Okay.
You know, honey, wait a minute. You have seemed very distracted recently. Is there something else going on in your life? I mean, some other reason that you want to hurry into this marriage?
No. I mean, I had a lot on my mind, but everything's all right now. And I'm just really, really excited to be John's wife.
And the mother of his child?
Yeah, right.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy it, sweetheart. And I will be with you in spirit, and you better take pictures.
I will, I promise. Okay.
Why aren't you getting ready yet?
I don't know. I can't believe that I'm really getting married. You know what I mean?
Believe it.
Did you guys get everything all set up?
John got the license. Not only did the Honorable Judge Runyon waive the waiting period, he agreed to perform the ceremony. So there is nothing standing in our way of getting married tonight.
Jessica, Brody, John, and Natalie. All the important people be in the same room tonight. I really am keeping my promise, Natalie. I didn't say a word to John about your baby being Brody's and not his. I'm saving that for Jessica.